Ready with me while I explain why I left my job in fashion to get a job in the tech industry. I do want to make the disclaimer that my reasoning has to do with the fashion industry as a whole and not the specific company I was working at, so don't get excited. This is not about to be a Devil Wears Prada video. So to start off, I went to school for design and merchandising, and part of my program was doing a 6-month internship or co-op, whatever you want to call it, during my 4th year of school. That ended up falling during COVID for me, so I moved it to my senior year and interned at the company that I ended up working at with the intention of hopefully getting hired at the end of it, which I did. I was working as a wholesale intern and learned so much during my internship that once I got hired, I basically knew everything what to do, and I was a wholesale assistant. I feel like a few months into me being an actual employee as a wholesale assistant was where things kind of changed, because I realized during my internship I was so motivated to work hard so that I could get hired, that once I was hired I was like, okay, what am I working towards? Something I quickly learned was that fashion wholesale is a lot more operations than it is selling. Selling is obviously a big part of it, but when you're an assistant, you honestly are kind of just in the background. And I kept thinking, like, when is it going to be my turn to be able to do this? And then I started thinking about the career trajectory, and it was a long time. I will be honest, I am not a very patient person, and I need a goal to keep me motivated. So realizing that I was gonna have to be an assistant for a few years before becoming an AE for small accounts, and then do that for a few more years to become an AE for large accounts, I just wasn't motivated during my day-to-day. On top of that, the workload was definitely not small. I always felt like I could be doing more. And at the end of the day, I wasn't getting paid enough to afford my rent on my own. I'm very lucky that my parents helped me for my first year in the city. So that was when I kind of decided it's time to make a change. I wasn't ready to give up on the working in fashion dream yet. So I did interview at a couple fashion companies to see if I could get paid more, which they were paying more. But I just very quickly realized through the interviews, this isn't even what I want to be doing. I'm not going to be able to fit the rest in this video, so go to part 2 for the rest of the explanation of why I moved from fashion to tech sales.